All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Mike Rashid. I have a very, very, very special guest today. This man needs no introduction. This is the original Iron Addict. This is Pops himself, CT motherfucking Fletcher. Thank you for coming, Pop.
Oh man, I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive, Mike. But it's been a long time coming.
Oh yeah,
I'm just glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. We did an interview with you, me and Simeon. It was shortly after while you was recovering from your transplant, and I was super happy to see you. But I was still, my heart was hurting because I could see you was still kind of sick, you know, and you was trying to hide it.
Yeah.
You know, like one thing about you, I remember even back in the day, Metroflex days, when you'd be sick, and you like, I'm fine. You'd be working. We'd be like, nah, Pop, stay home. Like, nah, I'm good. You know, you always soldier through whatever you're going through.
Well, people don't know, I'm glad you brought that up, that it was some days that I was so sick, and you and Big Rob would train my clients for me. Mm-hmm. People don't know about that, but I want them to know about that. That's the type of people, the type of caliber that you and Big Rob were. I was too sick to work out, too sick to do anything, and you guys would take my clients for me.
I mean, it's out of pure care.
And give me the money. That's the important part.
Because we love you. It's care. It's pure care and concern, you know. Yeah. And because I know you're not going to be like, you know what, I don't feel good today. Mm-mm. That's one thing about you. You still going to show up.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And that's a lesson that I take with me. You know, I remember being at expos complaining like, man, I'm tired. But I look over at CT, you're lying triple mine, and you there for everybody. I'm like, let me stop complaining. So,
you know, I figured that I owe that to the people. If they come to see me, and because I consider myself to be nobody special, and if they come and stand in line to wait to shake my hand, I owe it to them. That's the least I can do, is be there to shake each and every one of their hands. I feel that's how I feel. I owe it to them.
I took that from you too. Like, I watched you at the booth, at the expos, thanking everybody. And I was like, that's real. And I started doing that after seeing your interaction with people.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you think about it, it's flattering for somebody to stand in line to meet us.
Yeah, you know? I just, like I said, I think that I don't deserve it. I mean, who am I? What did I do for somebody to take their time out and wait in line for an hour, 2 hours just to meet me? Oh, that's the least I can do, is stand in.
I say you do deserve it. I mean, what you know, your physical accolades over the years, all of the titles you've won, and even when you did that last bodybuilding show and won, you know, you have actual quantifiable achievements that, you know, unlike a lot of people nowadays on social media just get popular because of how they look or whatever. I don't know, but you have the history of work, years and years and years. There's videos of you pause repping 500 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So all of that, and then, you know, your content propelled you to the stratosphere. So a lot of people in your position would probably be real arrogant and cocky, right? Not have time for people, but you, like, you're so endearing when people meet you. I know a lot of people was intimidated by you, but then when they met you, they're like, man, CT is so warm. He's so nice.
Yeah, they look at the gym CT,
right,
which is a different animal,
drill
just like
sergeant.
like the Mike Rashid in the gym is a different person when you meet him in person. It's, you know, you got to separate inside the gym or inside of your box, inside the ring. You're a different animal, you know. When somebody meets you outside of what you do,
right,
that's what we do.
Yeah,
you know, then you're a different person.
Right.
Yeah.
Another thing that I really admire about you, CT, is, you know, you have a lot going on, and you are very selfless, and you employ your entire family. Like, everybody got a job.
Oh yeah.
That's very admirable, because the way I see life is like this. What good is a man that can't provide? You know? So that's kind of like our purpose. You know, everybody had their own whatever life is about, but for me, that's what it's about. And you're living that, you know, giving everybody opportunity. I think that's, you know,
I don't think it's nothing special. I'm just doing my best. Just doing my best to try to take care of my family. That's
right.
all. Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. So what's you went, all right, so it's kind of been like a rebirth,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Oh, yeah. I've been given so many chances and so many opportunities in my life that, Mike, I think back to the ninth grade. I mean, I don't know, I get older, the stuff that happened to me when I was a kid, I think it's so clear now. I don't know what that is, but ninth grade, a kid, his name was Daryl Washington. Daryl Washington, if you listen to this, I'm going to beat your ass. Daryl Washington,
jump him.
Daryl Washington pulled a snub nose 32 on me and pointed at my head, and told me if I ran that he was going to kill me. And I said, well, you have to kill me from the back because I'm finna take off. Daryl Washington, I still owe you an ass whooping. Right. But then, I think about all stuff like that from ninth grade on, and everything that, flatlining 3 times in the first surgery, 2 more times before the heart transplant. God been with me my whole life, right? Mm-hmm. So people say, hey, how you doing, CT? My answer is always, I'm blessed. It's just, and then after this transplant, the last thing that happened, the heart, they finally did everything they could do to my old heart, and they couldn't do anymore. I had stents, pacemakers, everything they could possibly do, valve replacement, they had done. So they were at the end, they said, Miss Fletcher, you just got to have a heart transplant. So heart transplant, everything since then, I got a woman's heart. It's, like you said, a rebirth, the rising of the phoenix, starting all over again. Everything become new diet, new supplements, and healthy. I was selling the hardcore supplements. I'm still selling them for people who just got to be sidewalk crackers. But I wanted a new, some supplement. I'm like, man, I'm searching for something that I can get behind. And I want to sell people healthy stuff because I'm so concerned about taking care of this new heart that I got. Mm-hmm. Man, I could talk for hours. I'm going to shut up now and let you talk.
Nah, but that's real because my transformation, especially with supplements, because my first line was hardcore as well. But even then, I was like, you know what? I don't like whey, so I'm going to make a vegan protein. And I've been doing that since 2012, right? So, and people were like, yeah, that's not going to work. I'm like, well, whatever. I just don't want to take whey. And I can't sell something I don't take.
Yep, that's absolutely.
That's how that started. But then I got to a point where I'm like, there's nothing on this line that I have that I take anymore.
I think you let's emphasize that because I'm the same way. Mm-hmm. I can't sell it to people if I don't actually use it.
Right, exactly.
Because you can't sleep good at night.
Right. And we honest with people.
Yeah, he'll buy this stuff, but I can't take it. I don't take it.
Right.
Can't do it. Can't sleep good at night.
I used to take it. That was my thing. You know, fat burners, pre-workout.
Right.
I just wanted to rage in the gym.
Yep.
But me watching what you went through, but then I even have it hits home because my father, he didn't have a transplant, but he had a quadruple bypass.
Right.
And I was there every step of the way. And I learned a lot about the heart and cardiovascular health. So I've always been concerned with that already. So I was like, let me get on my super healthy, preventative vibe early.
Yep.
So, because it's real. I mean, I think in the past 2 weeks, 2 bodybuilders in their 40s died of heart attacks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. And so many more before then.
Right.
It is crazy.
And that's the number 1 killer in this country.
Yep. That's heart disease. That's absolutely right. Mm-hmm. I didn't know so much about it until I started having problems on my own. I knew that, my mom and all 9 of her siblings passed away from heart-related problems. Right. My older brother passed away from so it was in my family. Right. It was almost inevitable that I would, have heart problems.
Also, I mean, your lifestyle before 300 pounds, all of that contributed.
That just sped up the process. Right. And then, I was taking the pre-workouts and all the other stuff, whatever it took, get you hyped up and excited, not jittery or whatever. I liked that shit. I was, over the top, whatever extreme that you could go to, that was right up my alley.
Right. So, all right. So let's talk about the process a little bit. When they told you that you needed a heart transplant, what was going through your mind?
Well, it wasn't a big shock to me, first of all, because I had a massive heart attack before that. So
People usually die with a massive heart attack,
yes,
right?
absolutely. That's what I'm
How did
telling
you not die? Is that when you flatlined?
No, I didn't flatline that time. Not that I know, because I didn't have the pacemaker, and I didn't have anything that could tell. If the pacemaker, they can tell when you flatline.
Right.
So I didn't have it installed yet. It was shortly after that they installed the pacemaker. So I didn't know, but it's very possible because I was fading fast, and I thought for sure that I wasn't going to make it, out of that day. I thought that day was it. I'm looking at Samson like I'm looking at you now, and I'm like, I'm sorry, son. Daddy not going to make it. I love you to death.
What was his reaction?
This is what's amazing. He said, "Yes, you are." He said,
that.
"Yeah." I mean, total confidence.
That, yeah.
Total confidence. He said, "Yes, you are. You're not gonna die."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "This kid is crazy." He's like, you don't feel this elephant that's sitting on my chest right now. I said, "I know you. That's wishful thinking, but I'm thinking to myself, you wrong, man. I'm out of here. This is it." I mean, but he was 100% confident. No, you're not, Daddy. You're not dying.
Yeah, that's amazing. My father, when he had his heart attack, he had no idea he was having a heart attack. He felt what it felt like was just indigestion that wouldn't go away. It was annoying. So he went to go get it looked at, and they're like, "Sir, you're having a heart attack." So this is what I learned about heart attacks and why people die with the massive. So it's an initial attack, right? And it never feels like something dramatic, like what you would think. So it could be chest pain, like indigestion. That could be a heart attack. So, but a lot of people don't realize it, so they don't even go to the hospital.
Yeah.
It goes away. But what that's done is tore down the muscles protecting the heart and make it real weak. Then another one comes. It's not necessarily bigger, but they call it a massive because it has no protection, the heart.
Yeah.
And it takes people out. Yeah, so you are very fortunate.
Yes,
to
blessed.
have gotten through that. Yeah, blessed.
Yeah.
For real.
Because I could see my people, they say right before you die, your whole life flashes before your eyes. Well, my whole life didn't flash before my eyes. Only the things that I wish that I had done flashed before my eyes. Not the things that I had done already.
Right.
Only the things that I wish.
Wow.
You it's like I'm out of time. I'm out of time.
That's scary.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, you felt no comfort?
You look back, you think, okay, all right, I did this, I did that. You think you would look back over your accomplishments or what you have done and look for something to give. But it's the urgency of not having another opportunity to do anything.
Right.
Everything stops right here and right now. This is it. You ain't gonna do whatever you plan to go to have you some coffee the next morning. Forget that. I'm planning on doing this. I'm planning on doing it. Forget all them plans is ending right now. Their plans is over.
Wow.
And so that gives you, it's such a rush of urgency. Oh man. I want to do this. I want to tell my kids I love them. I want to kiss my wife. Sorry, time's up.
What were the things that you were thinking what were the thoughts that the things that you didn't get to do? What were those things?
Oh man, I want to. They said, okay, you got a couple million followers on Instagram. You got a million and a half. You got people following, but I have not made the impact that I want to make. I want to make such an impact that it reverberates or lasts long after I'm gone. That's the type of impact, the type of change, the type of history, something, and I don't feel like I've accomplished that. I want not me. I don't give a damn if they remember me, but I want them to remember what I tried to do. So that old man tried to help somebody. If I can get people to remember that he died trying to help somebody, then I may be able to rest a little bit. Right now, I can't rest. I got too much work to do.
Right. Now, you ain't resting. We still need you. You're here, so, and you got a long way to go. You still got a lot of time. So, but you have, I don't think you realize your impact thus far, because when I'm doing certain expos internationally, they're talking about you to me 80% of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How's CT? How's he doing? How's he feeling? It's like UK, Australia, nonstop. And I love it. I've even taken video. People made pictures of you and whatever, so it's your impact is worldwide. And then there's like celebrities I may follow, and I look to see who they follow, and they're always following you.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So your impact is heavy, It's heavy. It's there. There's not one athlete that I follow that don't follow you.
Man.
They follow you for a reason, I'm serious, Pop. What you do for people is like, I'm forever indebted to you, When I met you and Rob, I was at a point of like, first of all, y'all didn't even know I was a fugitive. I was on a run, but I wasn't running, right? So I'm dealing with depression, hiding it though, just putting on a good face.
Hid it very well.
Shortly before that, I was literally homeless. So I was dealing with a lot, and I always loved working out. That's been very consistent since I was a boy, and but I was tired of training myself, like not really working out. And then Rob was real persistent trying to train with me. I'm like, I would tell him times at the gym that I wouldn't be there. 11. And then, I just was drawn to you automatically. And you was like, well, I'm going to have y'all train together, arms. And I wasn't looking forward to that because I'm like, that's boring. Oh, my God. That workout, I still remember, like, my triceps were like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, look at this. and I've done CrossFit before, all kind of stuff, and it was like a arm workout that killed you like a CrossFit workout. So it gave me such a new love for like training and trying to better myself and camaraderie, because what people don't understand is like, just like in boxing or MMA, you go to war with somebody, y'all brothers.
Yep.
And in the gym training, the crazy stuff you have us doing, that draws a lot of brotherhood and camaraderie. Because you look at this guy like, he a solid dude. He did that. He didn't quit.
Yep.
He did the whole thing.
That's right.
You get more respect for people and for yourself.
And so many did quit.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Dropped out like flies.
Exactly.
I got to go to the bathroom. Then we don't see them no more.
And even Big Rob threw up. You like, it's still your motherfucking set.
That's where it started.
Yeah. Pop, I got videos on my channel from way back in the day with me recording it from my computer.
Yeah.
No HD, of you putting me through tension. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody, we all just worked there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just the real raw stuff. I got a video up that me and the real big, I forgot his name. He was real cool. Real big white dude. Real big dude. I think he drove trucks or something. I don't remember. But me and him battling with curls. You like, curl. I got that video. I kept a lot of that stuff because people think that we just met on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I try to tell people, it ain't about, like, this is, y'all just barely seeing this. We've been doing this.
Right.
And it's real. And relationship is real. And it's roots there.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
So, and we could talk about this, like, now you've come on board with us with Ambrosia as a partner, right?
Yeah.
And that is so major to me,
Yeah, I want
it's so
people
major to me.
to know that I'm not, because I've worked for several supplement companies and been the face of the supplement company. But when you see Ambrosia now, you are seeing C.T. Fletcher.
Correct.
I am Ambrosia. Mike Rashid is Ambrosia. Mark Lowblighter is Ambrosia. Sean Topa. We are Ambrosia. So when you see me, I am Ambrosia. I'm part owner of this company. That's how much I believe in it. Not just the face, part owner.
So this is a perfect situation right now because I remember when you had your first deal with Muscle Farm.
Yeah.
And the first initial contract was just a regular contract. Let's test it out. And then you killed it.
Yeah.
And they came back with a super contract.
Oh my goodness.
They came back with a super contract, but you was like, I could get more.
Yeah.
So I remember when that kind of fell apart, I asked you your permission. Can I talk to was Greg?
Yeah.
One of the owners at the time. Let me try to salvage that.
Yeah.
Look, Pop, it was Thanksgiving. And I texted him. I said, hey, man, maybe Monday we can hop on the phone. I'm going to talk to you about CT. He said, we could talk now. I'm free. I was like, cool. I like, that's a good sign. He's willing to talk on a holiday. And I just talked to him. You know, when you had that conversation, you're trying to persuade somebody and it's going perfect.
Yeah.
You know you got him.
Yeah.
I knew I had him. And he was like, man, okay, I like this. I'm with you. I love CT, but we already moved on to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, man. So, and then you had another situation it was kind of short, right? But then the last one, I kind of felt some responsibility for that because, I talked to the guy. I introduced y'all.
Oh, yeah.
And Pop, I sat him down. He took me to his office. I was impressed because everything looked big and shiny.
Yeah.
He was making a lot of money.
Yeah.
Seemed like a really nice guy. And I sat him down and I was like, look, CT has been done wrong.
Yeah.
Please tell me you're going to do the right thing. And at this time, I had no reason to think that he wouldn't do the right thing. I never heard nothing bad about him at that point.
Right.
But for some reason, I tried to get some eye contact with him. And like, you're going to do the right thing, right? Please do the right thing. I didn't want to threaten him.
Yeah.
But I kind of wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like on that line. So he's like, trust me, everything's good. And everything seemed fine. But then, things played out the way they played out.
Yeah.
Sometimes, communication ain't there.
Yeah.
Whatever other issues, but that didn't work out. But now, this situation here, like over the years, my first company, it was just me. I had a partner, but it was just me. So, it took me a long time to figure things out, but I learned a lot. Then I sold it. Then Sean and I and Mark, we got together and I learned so much from these guys. And then the team we have, and then we start adding, the company's doing really well. Excuse me. So instead of us just cashing out and paying ourselves, we were investing in the company to make it better, operate better, talented people working for the team, and increasing quality of ingredients and doing things that are good for a business. And I just learned so much, and I'm so comfortable and I trust my team 1,000,000%. So when an opportunity for us to do business with you, I'm telling the guys, like, we're going to do this. So whatever it takes, we got to,
Yeah.
That way you don't need me to watch your back, but I want to watch your back. I want to make sure, especially in the business part, because it's so, it ain't smooth.
Well, for
you
guys out there that don't know, I'll tell you the truth. CT Fletcher is a horrible businessman. I suck at business because I think a big part of it, it's hard to find a honest rich guy. It's hard to find an honest rich guy. Because you can be so honest, but if you're really, really honest and be honest with people, it's hard to be really good in business at the same. That's what I found. They ain't rich for no reason, but it's some. It is some. There's exceptions to the rule, but it's most they got rich some kind of way.
Yeah.
And you know, my principles be getting to me a lot. My principles is like you said with the Mosa Farm deal. I mean, I kind of kicked myself after turning that deal down a couple times, but it was a matter of principle that became, and I just, you know, I would not sacrifice my principles even for the amount of money they was talking, and I think,
and that was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
It was the type of deal that nobody's getting these days.
Yeah, and I felt like kicking myself in the ass a couple of times, but it was a matter of principle is the reason why I turned down the money. You know, my principles be costing me. They have cost me a lot of money.
But you are happy with the man in the mirror at the end of the night, and to me, that trumps money.
Yeah, I sleep good at night.
That's better than money, because look, we all gonna die, and that money ain't gonna go nowhere with us. Yeah. Nobody's gonna be like, you know what, he had a lot of money. He had nice savings. Yeah. They're gonna be like, you know what, he was a man of honor. Yeah. That's what people talk about, not how much money we had or cars. That's nothing. Yeah. So right. I'm with you. Yeah. 1,000,000%.
Matter of principles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Principles be costing you sometimes.
But it's cool, because what did you want back then? You wanted to buy your house.
Yo, right? Man.
You wanted the big, because they was going to give you a big bonus or something. You was going to buy a house, but you got your house.
Yo, yeah. Yep, and that's another miracle.
But it happened.
Yeah, that's right.
You stood firm with your principles, you know, and things didn't move as fast as you wanted it to move, but it moved. It happened.
Yeah, I don't think never does. We're always impatient, want things yesterday, but it happened. And man, and you know, I could not possibly be happier about how it happened, the way it happened. Right. You know, just wait on God. Just wait on God. Sometimes we get a little impatient. Right. We just wait on him. They're like old folks who say in my dad's church, he's always on time.
Right. And just for the record, like a lot of people got houses, but this was your dream house. Your mom's dream house, right?
Yes.
And he owns it. No payments. Yeah. That's different. You know? That's different.
And for anybody listening, it is not because I was a rich guy or I had the money in the bank to get the house. I don't own it because of that. You know, God stepped in, and a good friend, my brother, Dr. Dre, stepped in and helped me to own the house. I don't have any payments, and it's such a. I've been telling my kids, you know, after the transplant that Daddy want to retire. I want to retire and just do the things that I want to do, and not so I have so much have to do. You know, I want to so many humanitarian things I want to do. I want to do things for the military. I want to do things for the donor organization. I want to do things for homeless people. I just want to try to pay back a tiny bit of what I've been given. If I could just pay back just a little bit, and you know, I could work the rest of my life and never be able to pay back what God has given me. So, but I'm gonna try.
That's right. I'm gonna try. Listen, so you said it wasn't the bank, the money in the bank, all of that stuff, being rich, but it was. You bought this with character, and I'm gonna say that because Dr. Dre and yourself are really tight.
Oh man.
So people don't. Like, grown adults don't just meet other adults and just be friends just to be friends. Right. There's something in you that drew him. This is a man that's he's probably a billionaire. I don't know.
Not probably. He definitely is a billionaire.
What do he need new friends for?
Yeah, he don't.
Exactly. So, you know, that power you have in you, that ineffable quality that is in you, attracted him to you to have that kind of a bond. You know what I'm saying? So that's character. That's you being a good human being. That's not nothing else but that. So that pays off.
Man, man. Well, I could. People did, and Mike, what he did for me, it was just like he gave me $5 and said, "Here you go, get you some lunch." It meant no strings attached. No, now you owe me this. No, nothing. when I think that I try to be a very giving, very generous, but man, to do something like that, I mean, something that I wanted since I was 10 years old or 11 years old, and to make that happen, just and he, like you said, he don't need no friends, he don't need me, he don't owe me nothing, and to just say. I call him up. I tell him the same story. I've been wanting the house since I was 10 years old. It was my mom's favorite house. We almost had the house and didn't get the house. And his only response was, get it. 2 words, get it. Call the real estate and say, hey, I got somebody backing me up. I want this house.
Man, that's crazy.
10 days later, house mine.
Wow.
10 days later. So you talk about miracles. That's one. That's one right there.
Man, it's funny because I used to like argue with people back in 2012, 11, and people that I was associated with. They'd be like, "Oh, that's not gonna make it. That's not gonna work." The CT thing. I remember somebody in the IFBB organization sent an email to all the bodybuilders with your video, like, this, we don't want to.
Yeah. Right? Yep. Don't associate with that guy.
That same year, you got honored at the Olympics.
Yeah. It's like, don't associate with that guy.
Okay. I loved it. I love every minute of it. And your lines were crazy long.
Yeah.
And it still is.
Yeah, like, don't associate with
so that. It's I have this thing to where I always have faith in like the truth and what's real and what's good will always keep standing when all the dust settles. People can say whatever, but let's see who's still here. You know what I'm saying? And with all that you've been through, still here, smiling.
Yeah, what's left of me is still here.
This is more though, Pop, because I see it like this. I feel like, when we go through things in life, and we don't succumb to it, we're that much greater, that bigger, that much more to offer, that much more wisdom to share with people, So, and I'm not religious at all, but I like the story of Jesus. His crew, everybody around him, been through shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ex-thieves, ex-killers,
Yep.
Magdalene used to be a prostitute.
That's right.
Like, that was his people.
His main guy, Peter cut your ear off.
See, it's real people that been through real things, so they could counsel somebody. Sometimes a squeaky clean person don't have any experience to be able to give anybody any sustenance, especially what you want to do as far as any kind of humanitarian efforts and guidance and things of that nature, because I want to do the same thing. And, and when I'm out, talking to young cats, I'm like, bro, I've been there, bro. I know exactly where you about to go and you don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like you're bigger. You say what's left of me, but it's more. You know what I'm saying? It's more now.
Well,
you got more to draw from, more experiences.
I'm speaking, when I say what's left, I'm speaking physically. It ain't much left to the old man, but I'm still here. My spirit, man, my spirit is, I believe, stronger than ever. I trained a group of MMA fighters yesterday. From the body shop in Long Beach. Shout out to the body shop in Long Beach. And man, Mike, them boys was crazy. The YouTube video drops tomorrow. It was so crazy. They had the old man hyped up. They had me hyped up. They were so hyped up.
Nice.
And it was
you trained them at Iron Addict?
Yeah. Okay. So they battled with the iron like they battled in the cage. It was a lot of heart. A lot of heart. And you will see why some of those cats are undefeated.
Right.
In the octagon, because they undefeated in the weight. They have that same energy, that same attitude. You're not going to beat me. So it translates, in life as it does in whatever sport or endeavor that you're into. If you're a real estate agent, you cut grass, flip pancakes, I don't give a fuck what it is.
Right.
If you put your everything into it and do your absolute best and refuse to let your will be stronger than anything that might, any doubt that your will is stronger than any doubt that might, any fear that might, that will is what separates the winners from the losers.
I'm with you. I agree with you.
That will is it. And they exhibited that octagon will, or the cage will inside the gym also. It translated over. You will not believe it. They were very excited.
I love that. I love fighters.
Oh yeah, I know you do because you won.
But it's like but I'm not on their level. A lot of guys' levels, and I just admire the character.
Oh man,
to not quit, to keep going.
If you don't admire just the testicular fortitude it takes to get into a ring or a cage and stand there in front of another man, look him in the eyeballs, and go after it. Try to take him out. He's trying to take you out. What it takes just to do that. I mean, 90%, 95% of the population just don't possess that.
Or to even, I'm going to take it a little further, like, it is terrifying the day of a fight.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
Getting into the space where you got to get your hands wrapped.
Yeah, and you
can't leave.
It's not just. It's not the opponent. It's everything that goes into that. Yes. The crowd.
All right, so check this out, Pop. You got a lot to do with my first fight, right? So first of all, I dedicated it to you.
Yeah.
I had ISYMS.
Yep.
It's still your motherfucking set on my trunks. But when all right, so it was at a casino, so I stayed there in the hotel where the fight was at. So the day of, I just wanted to no phone, a few people, friends came to visit. I just laid down all day, I do a little bit of media for like 30 minutes, and that was it. So then they let you know, all right, it's time to come down to wrap your hands. When you do that, you in the area, you ain't going nowhere. So I take a shower and I put on I Am the One, right? Pop, that day, I Am the One didn't do nothing for me.
Oh, man.
Man, I'm in the shower like all kind of anxiety. I'm like, what? Because what I was thinking was this. It's a possibility I can get clipped. Knocked out.
But
that can happen.
Whenever you get in that possibility, yeah.
And that never bothered me. But this time it bothered me because my son was there.
Yeah. Oh.
So, and I know how he looked at me.
Tremendous pressure.
So I'm like, what if it happens and he's scared? Like, what is he going to feel?
Yeah.
I'm worried about how he's going to.
Yep.
Is he going to be in terror, Man, I'm like, why am I doing this?
Why did I put myself through this?
So,
that's a tremendous amount of pressure. Tremendous.
My little boy, he right there. So I sucked it up. I got this thing I've always had. It took me a little longer to tap into that day, but when I get afraid, I just make it anger and fire and just I'm gonna go hurt somebody, So it took me a long time to tap into that. I couldn't get to it for a minute, but I accessed it, and then I was just locked in.
Then you good.
I was locked in.
Yeah.
So
then you good.
But yeah, I Am the One was queued up. That's what I played. That's what I played to hype me up. Because your stuff hyped me up. It's crazy because we have so much history, but the motivational content that you put out, I still use to this day to get hype. And that's the God's honest truth.
And that's funny because you was there. You was right there when I was doing it.
It was like, the vibe was like this, for y'all who don't know. Like, so what y'all see in the videos, it's so much more that wasn't on video.
Yeah.
CT would come in the gym and be like, all right, push-up contest. He'd stand up on a bench or something. Y'all come up on my command. Down, up, or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm right there trying to do it and trying to win.
Yep.
And whatever crazy workout you put us through, I don't want to let you down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And CT, he give you that kind of motivation, like, you can't let Pops down.
Man.
I had the same thing with my dad. My dad I'd be, a teenager. I'm in this state for getting ready for this tournament, and I'm training with them. He got to work, so he couldn't be there, and I felt like they'd be trying to break me because I'm not from there or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But in my mind, I'm like, I know they're gonna probably tell my dad, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And my mentality then was, the only way I don't complete this is if I pass out.
Yeah.
Never passed out. But I felt like that the same with you. Anything you made us do, and Pop, you made us do crazy shit.
Oh, most definitely.
Crazy shit.
Yep, most definitely.
But we did it. We did it.
Yep. And now we got people trying to do that crazy shit all over the world.
All over the
world.
Crazy.
They're doing the marathon, intention, and the gauntlet.
Right.
Random selection. They're doing
Crazy.
it all over the world.
Yep.
I remember going to a military base in the Middle East.
Mm.
And they couldn't, that's all the soldiers. I want to do the gauntlet.
Right,
they could not wait to try the gauntlet. And that made me feel so good.
Oh, yeah. Different parts of the world.
Yeah. Trying to, they want to do something they seen Mike Rashid do. Whenever, like you said, when people ask you about me, when you go to the expo, people always ask me, "Where's Mike? Where's Mike?" Like you live with me.
Right.
Where's Mike? Yeah. I said, I don't know where he is right now. But they ask me about that all the time.
They ask about Rob too.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, Rob's scared to fly, so
Rob don't want to fly. He'll do short trips, but he ain't going too far.
Rob is something else, man, because Rob is a very intimidating looking person. But the kindest person you will ever meet.
Nicest person. And loyal.
And loving.
Loyal. And that's
honest. Like, he's just one of the best people I know.
Yeah, that's my son.
I love Rob to death.
Oh, man. You will not meet a better person than Rob did it. Big Rob did it. Yeah.
Where's all those people like that? It's not many.
Yep. I want so much for Rob did. I want I want him to be successful and make a lot of money. He back in school now.
Yeah.
But man, it's a good dude. Rob is a good dude.
And you got him a beautiful woman.
Yeah,
get married.
He's happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So funny because I used to be on Rob back in the day. Like, man, why you wearing this? He dressed like a mechanic in the gym. He's like, oh, bro, I don't know. He got him a girlfriend. He fly.
Yeah. Rob be hooked up all the time. Now. I remember when he first met her, boy. He said, "I'm finna go on a hike." I said, "You finna do what?" He said, "We going hiking."
That's hilarious.
I said, "Rob, you bullshit." I knew he was in love then. Rob didn't say he's going on a hike, man. I said, "You must be in love."
Cool. So Pop. So Ambrosia. So we here, and it's 4 of us now.
Yep. 4 horsemen.
4 horsemen. Myself, you, Mark Lowliner, Sean Torbati, everybody have very strong elements to bring to the table.
Yes.
But you the king. The crown, the throne was empty. We was waiting for the king. You here. And everything that we're doing is health oriented.
Oh man.
And that's it.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. I mean, first of all, I want you guys to know is I sought out Ambrosia. Ambrosia didn't come to me. I was looking for healthy because since the transplant, everything, I got to show this woman how much I appreciate. I mean, I'm borrowed. This is borrowed time for me. I have a borrowed heart. This is not my heart. This is a woman, my angel, a woman's heart who I borrowed, and I want to take the absolute best care of them. And that means changing my diet, changing my supplements, changing everything to try to, I like staying around here. I won't be around here as long as I can.
We need you.
So everything has to change. So Ambrosia, I went. And I sought Mike out. I sought Sean out. Sought Mark out. Hey guys, I don't want to be the face. I want to be part of Ambrosia. When people see Ambrosia, I want them to see CT Fletcher. That is my brand. Ambrosia is my brand. That's me. So when you see Ambrosia, you want to do something. That's CT Fletcher. That is my brand. Ambrosia is my brand.
Right. Yeah. We So it's. And it's called collective for a reason. And this makes so much sense that, it's not a thing to where it's about me or about Mark or whomever. This is about, how, because my whole intentions is making this company, doing whatever I can do to help make this company literally the best.
Yes.
Supplement company there is.
We coming for that head.
So whatever that takes.
Yes.
And bringing different people to the table in a big capacity is very valuable because you care. Like,
Yeah.
and whatever your powers is, it comes, so, and it's a long-term play. And it's like the things that we're doing, no one is doing.
Right.
And I'm so proud of that.
Yep.
I don't want to be next to everybody else.
Yep. Or like everybody else.
I don't want that at all. So, the types of ingredients that we get, I mean, we literally building relationships with the scientists and the creators of these ingredients.
Right.
We're reaching out to them because they haven't hit the market yet. We reach out to them, give us a chance, give us 6 months of an exclusive. If we can meet these numbers, give us a year. We can meet those numbers, give us 2. So we're literally the only ones, as long as we can, with certain ingredients.
Right.
Right. Cutting edge stuff. Sean is a wizard with the research.
Goodness, yeah.
And we're doing not only our own testing, third party testing on everything. And it's not like, all right, these are our ingredients, make this for us. No. We're getting our own ingredients.
Yep.
Go into the manufacturer, put this together like this.
Man.
We do it, we bring it to them.
Yep.
After it, we test, they test, third party tests.
Man.
And it's all documented. So we stand behind this stuff like none other.
100%.
We're operating like $1 billion company, and we're not.
No,
but
not yet.
Not yet. But we believe in it that much. And we just brought on like these health kits for people to get their blood work.
Oh
checked.
yeah, I'm going to take that blood test today. I think.
Yeah, so that stuff is important. I mean, people, y'all don't know. You really don't know how healthy you are unless you're getting a blood panel.
Right.
And then getting a blood panel is one thing. There's so much data on it. A lot of people ain't gonna know where to begin.
Yep.
Right. But this one, the one that we bringing out, is broken down into 5 categories that's very quantifiable and easy to understand.
Right.
So you literally know where you are health wise. So because
super important.
My health, my diet changed when I got my first blood panel done, and I seen that I wasn't as healthy as I thought.
Right.
It was scary.
Yep.
So,
you can do this right at home.
Right.
Yeah. Right at home.
So that just goes to show what we're doing with the company, and these are not things that's easy to sell or to market.
No. Yeah.
But that's okay. We, because I feel like a lot of y'all are smart people, and once you know about how important a lot of these things are,
yep,
it makes perfect sense to hop on it.
Exactly.
And our marketing is educating people on the products.
Yeah, so, I am taking the test myself. Sean's going to administer the test to me today.
Perfect.
I want to know.
Yeah, so it's, and then we get to work on stuff.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm deficient here. Let me add this. Too much of that. So it's perfect. So just full disclosure, I was trending towards becoming pre-diabetic back in 2016. That's why I hopped off of meat.
Yep.
I started doing intermittent fasting, or mostly 1 meal a day and stuff like that. So I went 2 years, no meat at all, no animal products in my body. But the major change wasn't just that. It was the fasting, the 1 meal a day.
Man.
So I brought fish back into my diet, but that's it. No chicken, no beef, no turkey bacon, none of that. So fish is the only animal product that I put in that I'll ingest. Other than that, it's planta, where I'm getting my protein. And you drop meat altogether, right?
Yes, no meat whatsoever. I say I'm plant-based because vegan, they have different other beliefs along with just not eating meat. That I'm not so sure that I'm on board with everything.
We're just not. That's I believe with their cause is noble.
Yes, yes.
But we're just not as invested, with animal rights and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I don't want nobody torturing animals. I got animals. I love animals.
Yes, love them
but I'm
death.
not that educated on all this stuff.
Right.
We are plant-based.
Yeah, I'm plant-based, and
Because when you say vegan, you're like, take the leather out of your car.
Yeah.
They get death threats.
Yeah, a little extreme on that. But I am plant-based, no meat whatsoever. Yeah. No dairy products either. I don't consume any
There's
dairy
no need
products.
for it.
Yeah.
There's no need for it no more.
And I feel much better. Much better.
What's the best thing or the most noticeable feeling you felt experienced since dropping meat?
A lot more energy. You know what I mean? I have a lot more energy. I'm oh man, like when you and Simeon interviewed me, Mike, I was going through.
Yeah,
man. It was
I could tell.
it was rough. But you know, like I said, I'm not gonna be crying. I ain't gonna cry about it.
Right.
But it's in people. You guys. I know Mike knows some of the behind the scenes stuff, but when we talked about the expos, when we a lot of those expos, the old man could barely stand up straight. A lot of them, but
Gout.
oh my
That's
God.
directly linked to like red meat.
Oh man, my feet would be hurting so bad.
I remember those
Yeah,
days,
it was hurting so bad. I was doing my best to try.
All of that's gone now, right?
Yeah, no more gout, and you know, I have so much more energy. And if you've ever been really, really sick, having the lack of energy and not feeling like getting out of bed is rough. But now, you know, since you know, just that change of eliminating all meat and all dairy products, you know, I just feel more like myself. I lost weight and everything.
Yeah. One thing I noticed when I dropped meat, and I was like, you know what? I used to hop out the bed just easy, because before I was just chalking it up to my age. I'm getting older because it'd be a struggle to get out of bed, and I just don't want to. I'm not woke yet, and I'm achy everywhere. But I noticed, I was like, oh, that's one of the things. I felt younger, more spry. Just pop out the bed, and get on with my day. So that's a good thing. But you're right. For me, it was energy.
Oh
Just
yeah,
energy.
that's a big thing for me.
Yep.
And it just man, I'll walk around the block with be torture.
Right,
and,
right.
You know, I might go around that motherfucker 3-4 times.
Right. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's and I don't preach people you got to eat this way or that way. I feel like moderation works with anybody, with anything. Plant-based works for me.
Yeah, that's why people are like, why are you doing? Why? That's why. Because the shit works
We're
for
not
me.
telling you to do it.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to tell you to do a damn thing or influence you to do a damn.
Right.
All I'm doing is inform you of what I do and how it makes me feel. But I'm not going to ask anybody to change. Oh, well, why you? No. I'm not trying to convince you to do a damn thing. I ain't trying to convince you to change your diet. I'm just telling you what I did and the effects it had on me.
Right.
You do your thing, partner.
Cool. All right, Pop. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Any last things you want to get out there to the people?
I enjoyed the hell out of this. Ambrosia is, when you see Ambrosia, you see CT Fletcher, and we got more tricks up our sleeve. We got things to come. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, and we out.